They say true love covers a multitude of sins. And although Kevin Hunter has already sinned enough to get the seat in the front row in hell, it seems like Wendy Williams might find enough compassion in her heart to forgive his decades of cheating, lying, spending her money on mistresses, and even getting a baby with one of them. Word is on the street that Kevin tries to get Wendy's attention and worm his way back into her life. But the question is, does Wendy want Kevin back? Or is she just teasing him and giving her ex false hope for a reunion so she could humiliate him even more? Because knowing Wendy Williams' skills for plotting the sweetest revenge, we can't be sure what her current game is. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. We keep our eyes on the most intriguing events in show business and always bring you the hottest updates. The love triangle between Wendy Williams, Kevin Hunter, and Sharina Hudson is getting messier with each new day. And judging by the recent events, it seems like Sharina is the odd one out here. Kevin doesn't rush to tie the knot with his baby mama because all his time and energy are now devoted to his ex-wife, Wendy. But will she give him a second shot in a relationship, or her game is even darker than his? Stay with us until the end of this video so you won't miss any detail. Weren't we all relieved when Wendy Williams finally signed those divorce papers and terminated her marriage with Kevin Hunter? This relationship was plain toxic, and it was great to know that Wendy could get rid of her ex once and for all. At least, this is what we thought. Apparently, it's not that simple to break all ties with the person you had been living with for 25 years. It seems like the two of them are still close, despite Kevin living with his mistress Sharina Hudson and their love child now. Knowing that Wendy always had a soft spot for him, fans are getting worried because this man wronged her a lot in the past, and going back to the same toxic relationship may aggravate her fragile health condition and other issues. The suspicions of Wendy's forgiving Kevin got even bigger when Wendy's attorney LaShawn Thomas stated, "People think that they don't get along with each other," which is not true. But is Wendy actually ready to forgive him? Or is she playing him the way he played her in the past? One thing we know for sure, the decision to divorce him was one of the hardest and most painful moments of Wendy's life. She has turned a blind eye to his cheating and never wanted to file for divorce. She knew about his ongoing love affair but refused to terminate this toxic relationship, even realizing how much it hurt her. And even after the divorce was finalized, she stated that she didn't regret marrying him. In her interview for People magazine, she said, "I don't regret meeting Kevin. I don't regret falling in love. I don't regret staying with him for all 25 years, 20. One of them married." So Kevin surely knows about it, and he might be looking for a reason to reconcile. Because as far as we see, his current life with Sharina is far from perfect. Kevin cannot let Wendy live in peace, despite having a new family at the moment. He constantly tries to get her attention by mentioning her in his interviews, and even says how much he depends on her alimony checks. But since people are not on his side in this story, his tale of woe is directed at Wendy. The guy probably lost the remains of his shame and self-respect and pretends to be broke, so Wendy can forgive him and resolve his hardships. And boy, he has a lot of bills to pay at the moment. He said, "My car insurance hasn't been paid as a result of not receiving monthly severance payments. I'm behind on credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended. My life has been greatly affected since the plaintiff stopped making payments under our settlement agreement." Atop of that, Kevin hints that he would be soon forced to move out of his luxury house, where he lives now with his mistress Sharina Hudson. You know, the one he had bought for his mistress with Wendy's money. Well, you have never deserved this house, Kevin. So maybe pack you stuff because karma is going to move in there. His sob story is just miserable, but what can be the reason for him publicly crying about having no money? Apparently, Kevin expects that Wendy loves him so much that she will continue supporting him for the rest of his life. Because why else do you agree to send your ex-husband a fat alimony check every month when you know all along that he is going to spend this money on his mistress? We clearly don't want Wendy to step into this mud called Kevin Hunter again, but Kevin had been successfully using her in the past, and he might just find the right approach to her again, especially considering that he already regrets his decision to move in with Sharina. You see, although he gave his mistress a fancy ring, which may or may not be a sign of their engagement, he doesn't think of tying the knot with her. Probably, he still expects to run back to Wendy if she gives him a second shot. As Kevin stated after the divorce, he would never get married again. But even if Kevin can find a way to somehow hoodwink Wendy into taking him back, fans know for sure what his real intentions are. He has always been in this relationship for the money, and now he hopes to keep mooching off his ex-wife one way or another. Whether it's spousal alimony or being back with her, this man has no guts to live on his own. Here's what fans truly think of Kevin's nature. One person wrote on Twitter, "I hope Wendy never takes Kevin back. He'll just continue to spend her money on Sharina. Kevin has no manly shame." And some people even believe that Kevin and Sharina planned this comeback all along so they can continue having their love affair and milk Wendy's bank account with no remorse. Here's what one fan commented, "I don't think Sharina ever wanted him to divorce Wendy. Trust, that was not a part of the plan. I don't think she wanted to be the #1 woman. She just wanted access to that money." And here's another opinion. They're just lying and hoping Wendy Williams will take him back and put him back onto the payroll. But is there a chance that Wendy might take him back, knowing how much she loved him? Or is Mrs. Williams playing her own game with Kevin and allowing him to believe in some second chance so she can humiliate him even more? After all, she is a smart woman. Considering she already left Kevin and Sharina without alimony, this just might be another scheme to destroy their reputation. Some fans are confident that Wendy knows what she is doing. They firmly believe that their favorite TV host will never take Kevin back. And even more, she staged everything from the very beginning, and her punishment for Kevin and Sharina is only getting started. One fan commented, "Wendy played her cards right. Act crazy to get out of your contract to avoid paying your ex. She has earned enough money to retire." And another fan wrote, "Now that it's over, she will continue her podcast. Welcome back, Wendy. You played him." Whatever is going on between them, we do hope that Wendy is not planning to take him back and that she's just plotting an act of revenge against her ex-husband. Like many of Wendy's fans, we are impatient to hear more revelations from her soon. Probably, she is staying silent and letting Kevin continue his narrative because she is about to play her ace card. What do you reckon? Is this just part of Wendy's big plan to destroy Kevin and pay him back? Or is she the type to take her miserable ex back? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We are eager to know what you're thinking. And as always, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We'll be back very soon with the updates on this drama.